Also, we are on to the last group in the Luciphone branch.
Hey, Festus. Festus, meow if you're a dumbass.
What the fuck?
Festus, meow if you're a dumbass. He meowed.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I don't think he understands human speech. It's fine.
Yeah.
Technothermaturgies.
Technothaumaturgies.
Technothermaturgy.
Founded somewhere between the 18th century, an organization contemporarily known as the Technothaumaturgies is in reality formed by several polymathic groups and individuals versed in the usage of several thaumaturgical schools of thought and systems, united in mutual solidarity to collaborate in projects of collective interest. Notably, the technothaumaturgies appear to be a product of both the Enlightenment and the Industrial Revolution. Their cultural and social dynamics focus on a continuous development of technologies related to thaumaturgical and scientific fields for the betterment of products and processes aimed at providing solutions to socio-economic industrial problems. These technologies are distributed amongst its members and internal organizations. Occasionally, these products and services are commercialized in the anomalous world to other groups of interest. An expressive number of resources are decentralized across individual or collective ateliers/workshops across the world. However, it is hypothesized that the technology created by the technothaumaturgies is in reality completely non-anomalous. Thaumaturgy and other such anomalous implements only appear to be used when in reality, the processes and products developed by an organization and its members are just that advanced and sophisticated, and therefore just look like magic.
Uh,
So we have 3 SCPs connected. We've got 041, 042, and 047.
Oh. Okay.
Jerry, choose.
why me?
How'd you chose last time?
047.
Object class Euclid, threat level white.
I don't know what that means.
Me either.
A cat!
I'm gonna look up what threat level white means.
Okay.
It means look at that white cat.
Oh my god.
What a good floofy bean.
I saw something funny.
Oh, white means it's beneficial to the Foundation.
Ow.
It's a beneficial kitty cat.
Wait. Oh, P. Wait, what's this?
Are you trying to say something, Aaron?
Oh, I just saw something earlier that would be beneficial. Part of the special containment procedures. Alright. 047 PT Containment Project Team must operate with more than 50% of its active members being thaumaturgy or non-practicing thaumaturgy specialists for purposes of facilitating the containment effort POI 455.
Wait.
Huh?
Wait, why are you like starting to read in the dead center of the containment procedures?
Beginning. Yeah,
alright. Like, normally you read from the description.
It's mainly because POI 455 is connected to what's over here, Technothaumaturgies, the group.
Okay.
I just thought to read that because it might be important.
Okay.
POI 455 must have the activities monitored by the Foundation for purposes preserving the veil. Regular activity of the person of interest must be recorded, and if necessary, a team must intervene. Subject must not suffer impediments in operations outside of these perimeters, with the rest of the interaction protocols following the standard stipulated for the members of GOI 015 Technothaumaturgies. Alright, now for the SCP. Description 047-PT is a female of the species Felis sylvestris catus, domestic cat, with a
Could have
series of.
guessed it.
Huh?
Said who could have guessed it?
Yeah. With a series of thaumaturgical implements on her body. Physical examinations reveal that the anomaly has a series of scars remaining from invasive surgical procedures, which are believed to have been performed by POI 455. Jose Marcelo Barbosa, a 29-year-old technothaumaturgy who operates as a freelancer. The owner of 047PT, prior to his recovery by the Foundation, 047 demonstrates behavior influenced by instincts characteristic of its species. Internally, 047 has a series of thaumaturgical implements. Entities' bones are inscribed with thaumic runes, and several of its organs have been replaced with mechanical counterparts with implement of sorcery designed to enhance the functioning of such devices.
On one hand, that probably made the cat more uh, powerful, but also that must have really hurt the animal.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Notably, 047's heart was replaced by an artifact in the form of a sphere of the same proportion as the original organ. According to readings, the sphere is a means of containment for the thaumaturgical entity of undetermined capabilities. Due to these implements, the entity emits a large amount of thaumaturgical energy and is capable of thaumic feats such as sapience and speech. Practices carried out by 047 are limited by its inability to use complex gestures and demonstrate behavior influenced by instincts characteristic of its species. The item has knowledge about various aspects contemporary to the early modern period, 1453 to 1789, and the Middle Ages, 476 BC to 1453. It has been determined that the information 047 has about the world after the 1560s is limited. The anomaly is capable of speaking and reading in one dialect of ancient Greek and multiple dialects of Coptics. Language developed in Egypt in the 3rd century BC, being used in religious contexts until the present. The entity was taught to speak and read Portuguese by POI 455. 047 has territorial behavior. The entity commonly designates a region of space where it lives, currently its containment cell, and begins to protect the region from invaders. If there is no building in the area, the item attempts to build a rudimentary shelter for itself using available materials such as cardboard boxes. Once an animal, especially animals preyed upon by domestic cats, enters the designated area, it will be attacked by 047. If a sapient entity enters territory of the anomaly, 047 presents a riddle to the visitor. In a case of error in solving or ignorance in the riddle, the visiting entity is attacked, and in case of resolution, 047 interacts normally with the subject. 047's riddles and enigmas are constructed using metaphors for facts, historical events, and objects considered common sense by the general population. It's noted that the anomaly is often based on knowledge of the early modern age, or, or earlier to create or, or earlier to create enigmas. When not using something existing in nature, 047 first tries to introduce riddles in Coptic or ancient Greek, and if the target subject is not fluent in these languages, the entity uses Portuguese. Oh, was it here? Oh yeah, it was. Something I saw earlier was funny. Right. Addendum 047PT.1 Discovery 047 was originally discovered a foundation on December 9th, 2014 in Brasilia, Federal District, Brazil. It was found by a group of children close to the school after classes ended. 047 had established its territory at some point previously in an alley, having presented a riddle to the children when discovered. Subjects tried to leave this place upon noticing an anomaly but were attacked by 047. Some of the children received minor injuries from the attack but managed to return to their homes after escaping 047. Parents initially doubted their children's claim, believing the situation had been fabricated. This encouraged the children to produce proof of 047's existence, which resulted in a video of an encounter with the anomaly exhibiting its characteristic behavior. The video was posted to the internet and quickly went viral. This resulted in other Brazilian residents attempting to document 047, which caught the Foundation's attention. After proving that the videos were true, a containment team was sent to recover 047, which was temporarily moved to Site PT7 until further cataloging was done. The videos in circulation were removed, and immediate witnesses were dosed with amnestics appropriate to levels of exposure to the phenomenon. A disinformation campaign was launched, putting the credibility of the media produced into question. This was done mainly through reports influenced by the Foundation's disinformation teams, claiming that 047's videos were an elaborate prank. Okay, the reason why I was laughing earlier was when I was scrolling to see if I could see the names group. I saw this. Mortal, I am the guardian of this place. Answer my riddle or I'll devour you. And then I just looked at this, and that's the cat.
Oh my gosh.
There's a very cat thing to say.
Yeah, but, so basically we just know that they just made this entity. Or one person in the group, it was a freelancer, made this entity.
Yeah. Well,
My
isn't it less they made it and more like they modified it?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, honestly, my question is like, is this like literally the cat's will, or did they like create the entity and implant it in the cat?
That's a good question.
Like,
Yeah.
is this entity piloting the cat, or is this entity just the cat's will? In which case, I love that.
Oh, wait a minute. I have a question. Why did you use a cat? I imagine it must be difficult to recreate the original body of something of that caliber, but I don't understand that. Why did you need it? Well, it's a complicated story. I'm all ears. I've been robbed a few times, actually. Oh, this is person of interest 455. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's not the cat.
Yeah, never mind.
Wait,
This-
wait. So are you just not going to read that? That sounds relevant.
I know.
Yeah,
Hold
we
on.
want to know about the cat.
Hold on, I lost a place. Alright. Whereas I've been robbed a few times, actually never anything so significant, but I always lose some money, furniture, or electronics in the house. I was already tired, and I thought it would be good to have a guardian, but it didn't work out very well. It did not work. I got my research a little wrong. I thought the cat would transform into something close to the Sphinx, thanks to the magic and devices on her, but apparently I must have got things wrong. I even made a detonator to blow up Nevi if she didn't obey me. What the fuck? Wait, is there
I
an
vibe with that researcher. Wait, there's an explosive in the cat. I
Yeah.
vibe with that line. No explosive in cat.
Yeah. Explosive Cats, the game.
No,
That's actually a game.
it's not called explosive cats.
I think it is.
I forgot its exact name.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, not
What
active.
the fuck are you two talking about?
There's a card game. I'm guessing it's something exploding cats or something to do with exploding cats.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's in the name. It's a card game, I think. But anyways, not active. I deactivated after I realized it wouldn't change shape or pose a threat to me. Yes, that is still a thaumic entity, but it was obedient thanks to the ritual process. I didn't have the courage to blow up a cat, honestly. But you had the courage to
I
search.
guess that's a
Huh?
good sign.
Yeah. But you had the courage to surgically modify a cat. I just proved to her that Furrow was very lazy.
You little fucking shit.
I don't like this guy.
I don't like him either.
Yeah. Fair, but what happened? What do you mean? Why was your family member out there? The ritual didn't go very well, as you know. I was robbed a few more times, as the animal was useless and kept bothering me by asking riddles all day, always scratching me if I didn't do anything. I still kept her as a pet, but I was getting tired. That animal is very annoying to live with. I'll tolerate that
You just
until
don't like cats, do you? Fucking asshole. Sorry, keep going.
I tolerate that until
I mean,
some.
to be fair, if Festus was to one day decide that he's gonna start asking me riddles anytime I come near him, and he attacks me if I don't, I would also get very fed up with him very quickly.
Well, to be
Yeah,
fair, the cat's asking him riddles because he gave the cat the abilities. And he
I
didn't
mean,
give the
yeah.
cat the abilities to be nice. He just did it because he wanted a guard.
yeah.
He could have gotten a guard dog, something, an animal specifically trained for that. Instead, he's like, "My cat's lazy."
My
The
my cat is lazy. Festus,
fuck?
Festus, where are you? Festus, get a job. Get a
That's
job,
exactly
lazy
what
bone.
he did. He looked at his cat and was like, "You're lazy. Get a job."
Yeah. Anyways, I told.
Peppy, get a job.
Oh my god.
Loki, get a job.
So the cat decided. I don't think the cat liked that what he did. So they started giving him riddles and like poking at him.
Honestly, I don't even think that it's the cat's will. It's just something that
Yeah.
like became like he refers to it as like an entity as if it's not literally cats.
I think it's still the cat.
Well, maybe we'll find out more in dialogue. I started that until some thief stole some of my inventions, almost all the money I kept under my mattress, and several manuscripts. It was the most complete robbery I have ever suffered. What'd you do with the Nolly after that? Well, I didn't really have the courage to kill a cat, so I threw her out of the house and warned her that it was no longer welcome. Yeah, in the end, it looks like you did something wrong. Piss off. I thought you'd be able to stand her for more than a week. Your Caesar size.
Fucking asshole. So he literally demanded his cat got a job. Basically, like, it sounds like he basically tortured her until she got powerful. Then he was angry with the results. And now he's upset that the cat doesn't like him enough to help him. And he's like, I doubt you'd be able to stand her either. The Foundation sounds like they like her a lot. Maybe being nice to a cat is
Oh,
beneficial.
wait. Jerry might be right. This isn't a cat. Based on the
Oh.
entity's dialogue. Alright. Mortal, I'm the guardian of this place.
Wait,
Is.
why'd you
Huh?
why'd you say Jiri might be right? That was my suspicion.
Oh.
Yeah, was Hatchet's.
Oh, why did I say. Sorry, Hatchet.
I'm kind of on the fence. I don't know if it is the cat or if someone is in the cat.
Okay, for starters, let's just not restate that sequence of words together. But
Mortal,
um
I am the guardian of this place. Answer
uh,
my riddle or I will devour you.
Anyway, Hatchet, you're
am
gonna
I
say something.
I it's nothing.
Okay. What? Sorry, mortal. It was a reflex and I got used to it. Either you answer my riddle or I devour you. What? What is very light but no one can hold? I'm thinking too much behind that glass. After 6 seconds of silence, 047 throws itself against the glass that separates the parts of the room in an attempt to attack. This results in entity hitting the glass directly and falling. Are you okay there? 047 remain lying down. Damn it.
I thought Jiri was reading for the cat.
Oh,
I
I'm
think I
conf-
only
I'm,
did that once and then Aaron wanted to read everything.
uh,
sorry. I could have
I,
stopped.
I'm just confused.
Okay. I can read the SCP.
I just need to ask you a few questions. Nothing is too complicated. Collaborate. Well, if you're not going to cooperate, I'm going to...
Come, answer my riddle and I'll answer.
What was it?
What is very light but no one can hold? That was it.
Let me think. Breathing? I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. That's right.
Ah, great.
Ask your questions soon.
What exactly are you? A talking cat is not very common, you know.
I'm not a cat. It's just a nasty way. I used to be a beautiful sphinx. You know? But one day some idiot, I do not know how to say that word.
Thaumaturgy.
Some idiot some idiot thaumaturgy found my bones and had the bright idea of trying to place me in a familiar.
It's not an information process. It's...
Wait, that
Huh?
okay, that's not thaumaturgy, that's thaumaturge.
Oh, thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy is the practice. Thaumaturge is the person practicing.
Oh, right. My bad.
So there's a sphinx and a cat,
Yes.
and the sphinx
Yeah.
is angry, and the cat is basically dead.
It's not an information
Sounds
process. Yeah, sorry. It's not an information process. Let's go in parts. So you claim to be a sphinx.
Yes, I am, mortal. I am.
So which type? Greek, Egyptian, or maybe you're French? Also referred to as a manner of sphinx, first appearing in French art in the 16th century and ceasing to be used in the 1720s.
You're kind of stupid, right? To begin with, the Egyptian sphinxes are all men, so much so that we call them andriosphinxes. I, you ignoramus, am a genosphinx.
Andro from the Greek meaning man, and Geno from the Greek meaning woman. I'm interested. Tell me more about yourself.
Is this some kind of joke?
Wasn't I stupid? Explain it to me then.
If you solve one more riddle, I will continue my explanation.
I honestly don't understand. I honestly don't understand this addiction to riddles for some reason.
Do you want answers or not? That's the price. There are two sisters. One gives birth to the other, but they are never in the same place.
Let me think. Hmm. Are you sure we can't resolve this another way? You were playing with your food the other day. We could get you some real toys.
I had something in my owner's house. No! It has to be riddles, mortal. There is no other way.
Oh, I think I'll have no answers for now, and you'll have nothing to do. The PT-7 containment units are pretty boring after the first hour you spend in them. Dr. Cortina starts to leave the room.
Wait, wait! Ah, we can negotiate something, yes.
What kind of toys do you want, then?
Some mice, maybe. It would be nice to have something to command. And those climbing things.
Live rats?
Yes,
Dr. Katarina returns. Well, great. We can see the details later, but now answers.
I was born in Greece and died in Egypt. I don't see time like you. I don't die of old age. I was killed by a mortal after solving one of my riddles. I don't remember many details. It was around.
Oh, I know what sphinx they were.
I don't know what year. I know those Ottomans were there a while before I died. I think they killed me. I have no idea.
Wait, what do you mean you know which sphinx they were?
Oh, maybe it's not the sphinx I was thinking of. The one with
What would
where 4 legs in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 3 in the evening sphinx. That's what I was thinking of.
That's not a sphinx. That's a riddle.
Well, the person who spoke that riddle was a sphinx.
We don't. I don't think that was originally spoken by a sphinx.
I think it was.
Anyway, let's continue. Did you read the turn into a cat part?
Fair enough. And how exactly did you turn into a cat?
Look, I have no idea how, but it was that foolish thaumaturge. I can't emphasize enough how much I hate that prototype artificer.
Artificer?
He was a thaumaturge with something he calls machines.
Thought I'm pretty sure isn't that Artificer?
Oh.
Maybe my phone was calling you out.
Oh, yeah, I was right. It was a Greek sphinx, and Thebes defeated it by answering. Wait, no, the answer was given by Oedipus. Sorry, Oedipus, and gave the correct answer.
I doubt that's where the riddle originally came. It was just added to it.
Yeah. So the sphinx was the one who spoke it. Yeah. Anyways, sorry. A techno-thaumaturge, probably.
A what?
Nothing, but does it have his name?
Show. Oh, Jose Barbosa. Something like that.
Thanks. Also, do you have a name?
Name? Not really.
What do you mean?
Are we something so rare? It's that word. You only need a name if you need to differentiate things. We don't need this if there are one or two per region.
Right, let's end this. Let's end here. Thanks for the answers. We'll talk more soon. Oh.
So he killed a cat to put. I mean, the cat's physically alive, but everything that made the cat is gone. It's
Yeah.
a sphinx stuck in a cat.
Do we need to see another SCP?
Well, we learned that this individual guy is a piece of shit.
He
Yeah.
It doesn't
literally
help.
tortured a cat and stuck a dead phoenix, not a dead sphinx in there because he wanted a guard, thinking they would be oh so grateful.
Well,
They were not.
this is a very long article.
Oh,
Aaron,
I
you need to
know.
click the article, you little fucker.
I know. I was being a dick. Alright, how long is it? Okay, it's not that long. Alright, description 041PT is a satellite of paratechnological weapons orbiting the Earth. 041 is made of steel and aluminum, has a connection, antenna, solar panels, and other basic systems for operating a satellite. The entire metallic structure used in 041 was enchanted with various thaumaturgical symbols. 041 has a cannon modified with magic, enabling the ability to fire beams of directed energy. Magic has a force field system that activates when 041 identifies an object in its collision course. Such force field showed not to suffer from wear or recharge time. The system was made possible by the installation of several random mechanisms with thaumaturgical runes. 041 is currently at a distance of 5,895 kilometers from Earth, with the shortest distance recorded being 536 kilometers. When 041 is preparing for an attack, -A, -B, or -C will manifest as a kind of target on any solid matter. When a beam fired by 041 comes into contact with -A, -B, or -C, it will result in different consequences, each of which has a different color. -A When a beam fired by O41 comes into contact with -A, it generates flames with a high heat index and then carbonizes any mass or matter delimited by -A. It has been noted that the color of -A is blue. I don't even know what that game is, random person. Anyways. -B, when a beam fired by O41 comes into contact with -B, it generates a high intensity explosion. It has been noted that the color of -B is green. -C, when a beam fired by O41 comes into contact with -C, it results in the total pulverization of any matter delimited by -C. It has been noted that the color of -C is red. Discovery 041 was discovered on November 8th, 2018, with the outbreak of wildfires in California. Images captured 041 firing beams of directed energy. So this group caused the California fires! The GOI named the technothaumaturgies released documents to the Foundation regarding the origin of 041. Documents revealed that that 041 was a satellite built by a team of engineers of the technothaumaturgies, led by Dr. James Ulner, also responsible for the development of paratechnology used, including the operative programming codes compiled in the notes retrieved from his belongings. 041 was launched on October 9th, 2018, with the goal of defending Earth from any space threat. The attacks of 041 directed at the Earth were caused by a programming error. After the incident, Dr. James Ulner committed suicide. Jesus! Okay then. November 10th. Hmm?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you said so. Never mind. Anyways, November 10th, 2018, a team on the objective of decoding the programming of 041 was structured. Investigations regarding James' illness was carried out. Videos and photos were found with detailed documents in which James Ulner explained the creation of thaumaturgy behind 041. Research team was composed of researchers from the technothaumaturgies and the Foundation itself. The technothaumaturgies made available any and all resources to the research team. During the investigations, it was concluded that the programming language used was the junction of other languages used by thaumaturgies. This junction was changed to digital media using logics from other types. The programming, however, is still operated anomalously. JavaScript, assembly, C, number, and Groovy. As much as 041 was reprogrammed, the object demonstrated a malfunction in relation to its defense system. Research is being done to find out why the programming errors persist. Research from CL5-7 to the entire CL5. No CL5. I came to say that we managed to avoid the threat of 041, as we have the control of it. I suggest reclassifying it from Keter to Thaumiel, using it as a space threat neutralizer. CL5-7. Response from CL5-2 to CL5-7. I disagree. What if there was still an error in the programming of 041? This object still shows a slight malfunction in relation to its defense system. We must not let this happen again. I suggest destroying 041, CL5-2. Proposal summary. Proposal destroy 041, proposed by CL5-2. Summary of votes of the CL5 Council. Wait, is this supposed to be the O5 Council? It's called the CL Council?
I mean, yeah.
I didn't get that at first. Alright, CL 5, 2, 4, 6, and 10 said yes. CL 5, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 11, 12 said no. And CL 5, 9, and 13 abstained. Mission denied. Proposal summary. Proposal reclassify 041 to Thaumiel, proposed by CL5-7. Summary of votes of the CL5 Council. CL5-1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12 said yes. CL5, 2, 4, 6, 10 said no. And 5, 8, and 13 abstained. Condition approved. Okay, so the first one we read, the person was a dick. This one, they actually tried to undo their wrong, or by trying to do something good.
No matter how much good they do, I can't get over the cat. They will never be good. Maybe neutral, but not good. No.
Again, that guy was a freelancer.
Yeah, he was a freelancer.
Like he wasn't like an actual like, shall we say, permanent like
Mhm.
notable member of this group.
All right.
Alright,
That said, I would also put it in neutral.
do you already got
But
look
we can
another?
read the last one.
Alright. Oh, well, that's just great. The highest level
Mm.
Oh,
classification for a Keter.
oh
Great.
gosh.
That's great.
Threat level red. Oh, that is not friendly. Red is the opposite of friendly. It means the anomaly is capable of causing large scale damage.
Yeah, I'd be surprised. Wait. This is right here. Collaborative efforts between EN and PT Burns Foundation in conjunction with GOI 2333, the Technothaumaturgies, are underway in order to find and detain POI 9029. 042 INT is an anomalous device in a form of spheroid contained within a 0.3 meter by 0.2 meter rectangular housing. A 0.6 meter rope has been fitted to 042 with an adjustable loop on the free end that allows it to be tethered to an object. Based on recovered documents, the addition of the tether appears to have been an afterthought. Utilizing technothaumaturgy, thaumaturgy or thaumaturgic engineering is a thaumaturgic system that employs interdisciplinary engineering and technology concepts alongside thaumaturgy in order to create various works. It is capable of provoking discontinuous spatial dislocation, akin to the proper notion of teleportation, of its user or other objects with a vocal command. This command consists of the targets of the dislocation and the designated coordinates of the final destination. Still, if the user is not an experienced thaumaturge, these can be these can be entered on the device's control panel. Upon activation, the spherical housing will open and release a burst of thermic energy that catalyzes the reaction necessary to dislocate the target. The anomalous means through which this is achieved is mostly understood. Using a combination of thaumaturgical processes, the object is capable of creating a one-way relationship between the target's position in space and the energy level of a single isolated electron within the device. Through this one-way relationship, discontinuities experienced by an electron translate into discontinuities in the wearer's position, effectively jumping through space or teleporting. This means the means of controlling the destination of these jumps are poorly understood due to the lack of information acquired on this aspect. However, from what we gathered, the device appears capable of moving a subject to anywhere on the planet. Dr. Caesar. A secondary effect on the anomaly is the displacement of the object through the method result in damage to the fabric of space-time. The current standing theory states that this occurs due to the creation of voids where the wearer and the volume of space-time they occupied are removed. It appears they resemble areas of star-filled space. These have been designated as -A instances. Analysis of -A instances reveals them to be a form of transversal wormhole through which matter can pass through either side of the void. Each instance of -A connects to one singular universe. Which of these they connect to appears to be random, and there's no way of knowing where a subject will end up unless they pass through an instance of -A. One can return back to their home universe by returning through the void in which they came. The amount and size of -A instances created through the use of 042 is variable, but appear to increase the more the device is used. This poses a danger to consensus reality as potential dangerous anomalies can pass through to our universe. Secondly, larger and larger instances of -A destabilize the fabric of space-time, which left unchecked could lead to a cascading effect that would cause an that class multi-universal amalgamation scenario, a key-class scenario in which the spatial integrity of our universe is comprised to the point where other universes and their aspects begin to mix with our own in a manner considerable irreversible. Oh, alright. History on July 6, 2022, Site PT4 was informed by a contact with GOI 2333 known as Ridger, who alerted personnel of a potentially dangerous anomalous artifact of thaumaturgic origin being constructed by Alfonso Anderson, now designated as 9029. Foundation workers subsequently found posts on websites that operated under the veil, such as Void about the object, here referred to as 042. These posts were consequently removed to keep awareness of the anomaly's existence to a minimum. Richard was then brought to Site PT4 for questioning on POI 1929's location and its history with the anomaly. Alright, now we get into more important information. Does someone want to be Ridger?
I'm not up to reading.
I'll be Rigger.
Alright. Good evening, Ridger, is that correct?
Yep, Rigger, you got it in one.
Thank you for your collaboration. Given the urgency you expressed, we arranged this meeting as fast as we could. Now, can you state why you contacted us, just so we can have it on record?
Sure, I called because I was concerned about Alfonso. Still am. He's a novice messing with stuff he doesn't understand. From what he's posted, it seems it's already come to bite him in the ass. I'm hoping that you can help.
Could you tell me a little bit more about them?
Sure. Alfonso came on the scene about a year ago. Made a lot of noise, but never quite got the recognition he was looking for in the thaumaturge space.
If he wasn't
I mean,
highly recognized,
technothaumaturge, sorry.
if he wasn't highly recognized, why did you get involved with him?
Thought he had heart, always had these big ideas, would talk about changing the world. Figured if I showed him the ropes, he might be able to make one of them come true.
And I take it one of these ideas is the reason why we're here.
Well, yes, he's stubborn, kept insisting on doing things his way, even when I told him otherwise. And when he started getting results, that's when he really wouldn't listen to me, even when there started to be unintended effects.
Would you care to elaborate? What exactly did he do? What happened?
Okay, so he built a teleporter. However, instead of doing it the old-fashioned way, a parroting, he wanted to innovate. Something about new frontiers being pushed. Can't blame him for being excited. I can blame him for being careless, though. Basically, he tiled the discrete quantization of an electron's energy to an object's position, making it so it could leap discontinuously from one place to another. Little did he know that he was ripping space apart as he did so.
Ripping space apart?
Well, that's the best I can describe it. He sent pictures, black tendrils floating in the air, what I assume to be gashes in the fabric of the universe, left where the teleported object once was. It was enough for me to know something was off, and to tell him to stop. But as of now, that's not the biggest that's not my biggest concern.
What would that be then?
Eventually, he got confident enough to try teleporting himself, despite my protest. An object larger and more delicate than anything he'd tried before. The gash left was equally large enough that something came out of it.
A creature?
I think so. He ran away and locked it in the room. Boarded up the door, too. He was scared and didn't know what to do. He called me and explained what was going on. Right then I knew I had to reach out to you guys, even if the idea mortified him.
Understood. We'll take the appropriate measures to ensure proper containment of these anomalies. Once again, thank you for your cooperation.
Doctor, may I ask something of you?
Of course.
Just please don't hurt him. I called because I just wanted to help him, to make him stop doing this, when it can harm him and others.
Alright. 4 members of MTF. Oh, wait. Don't worry, we have no intention of hurting your friend. End log. 4 members of MTF PT-4-39 were deployed in a recovery operation on July 16th, 2022. 300 hours, officers infiltrated POI 9029's residence in order to secure 042 and POI 9029, as well as assess the alleged damages of space-time and entity mentioned by Risher. Upon entry, POI 9029 was located and quickly became agitated. Subject refused to cooperate and fled with the MTF operatives in pursuit. The pursuit led them to the bedroom where POI 9029 was putting on 042. The subject was instructed to stand down or remove the object, after which he verbally attacked the officers, activated the device, and disappeared.
Aaron?
Yeah?
I think the person is called Rigger.
Oh. Anyways. Following the subject's disappearance, damages to space-time were observed in the form of 3-dimensional voids in space, designated as instances of -A. 2 operatives remained in the bedroom, waiting for potential foreign entities, while the remaining 2 explored the house further. Inside a boarded-up door, the house was a workshop containing 17 instances of -A, similar to the ones previously identified. Inside, an entity resembling a shark attacked the operatives located there, and in ensuing combat, 1 operative was injured and the creature was subdued through blunt trauma. Your 4 thaumaturgic specialists assigned to the task force amended the -A instances through the use of space-time thaumaturgy. No further developments have been observed, and location was deemed non-anomalous. Okay, so basically this is 2 times where they basically, someone from the group basically fucked up and created something really bad.
Can you go back to the original thing
Right here,
that we were looking at?
up here.
Yeah, this.
Okay.
Several polymathic groups.
I
Yeah,
don't think this is a bad group because they seem pretty decent at dealing with their mess up members, but
Yeah.
I think this is a chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
chaotic neutral sounds good.
It doesn't
Since
really
they do have those members they need to clean out pop up.
Well, I think more specifically, I was thinking chaotic because it's effectively
Yeah,
a
it's
giant
pretty chaotic.
conglomeration.
It's a group with little groups in it.